Welcome to Troggy Trog's Let's Play Dungeons and Dragons Online. Alright, well we leveled up since the Sharn, I should say the Seal of Shantakor. And we're gonna go ahead and look at a few things. I went around to the auction house, so I got a little bit less plat, but I was able to buy some +5 thieves tools, relatively cheap. Some cheaper than others, but I got a few stacks of them put in the bank. I'm carrying a few with me. Also, we have a new helmet. It's +5 to spot. Got it pretty cheap on the auction house. So we'll still wear these goggles for the search and listen. I cannot find a decent search item right now. They're usually called minute scene items, and they're just really outrageously expensive on there for anything that's higher than +3. We still have our disabling gloves and our Constitution gloves. I got some components for casting spells, which we have Summon Nature's Ally for now. We actually have a lot of good spells that we can pick from, but we don't have any heal spells so far. We have like little buff spells: the Energy Resist, the Ram's Might, Summon Nature's Ally, and Jump are probably the 4 big ones. I think it would jump out at me, pun intended. Alright, so I leveled up, and as you can see, we're pretty close to capping at level 6, but we can hold a level. We're not holding a level yet, so once we get to rank 35, we'll have to take a level again. Skills, spent them the way I did last time. Basically just put the points in that way, and I took point blank shot as a feat, so basically we'll get more damage at close range, which we generally are getting most of the aggro because we're running by ourselves for the most part, or with a hireling that we park often, so we're going to get a lot of aggro on the Trog, so one of those things. We have a new piece of armor. Oh, this just lagged out on me. There we go. Death Block Skirmish Leather. It's one better on the armor class. It has a different look. It's kind of getting tired of seeing Troggy wearing the same armor for like the last 5 levels. So we changed that out. Let me see, what else did we do? Kind of cleaned up the inventory a little bit, put a few things in the bank, sold a few items. We just aren't using that many melee weapons, so there's no reason to carry a lot. I got some curse removal pots and serious wounds pots and disease removal, so a few things extra there. And then the other thing is I found a few nice items on the auction house. So a lot of these things you'll see are the same, or things I've already gone over, but I switched out our bracers for 60% fortification bracers. I figure we'll get crit a lot less if we have those, so it's better than 25%. This really isn't giving us much of anything right now, this item here, because that's a false life item. So our trinket crude bauble is really only giving us Intimidate 3 right now, but at least we got something in that slot. Intelligence 3, Accuracy 1 ring instead of a Featherfall ring, because I found a Featherfalling belt with Protection 2, so it's kind of moving up, upgrading the total package here. We have Protection 2 on that. So that belt will not only grant us all the time Featherfall, but a little bit better armor class. Dexterity 2 boots are kind of perma-damaged, and we'll still go with those. I think everything else is basically the same, but as you can see, our intelligence is higher. That means a lot of our skills are higher, but also our reflex saves higher, and our attacks to damage and all that stuff's going to be higher. So anyway, enough of me rambling on here. I tend to do that. But we're going to start up this Sharn Syndicate quest. Maxwell Statler and his brother need help defending their Dragontail Saloon against the Sharn Syndicate, which we've been kind of hired to do this for the Coin Lords. So we're going to go in here and take care of business. Oh, and before we do, I guess we should roll our dice roll. We haven't done that today. Hey! Alright, we got some platinum to make up for some of those thieves tools I bought. We'll take that, and off we go. Stand your ground. Oh, I did spend a few action points, by the way. Gosh, I need to really catch you guys up on that. I spent them here. I'm trying to unlock this Dragon Mark D door, basically. I want to get that, and then I think we'll worry about Harper stuff, maybe, you know, sneaky speed stuff from Acrobat and Arcane Archer. We definitely want to get these Force arrows. I think they'll come in handy. They give us Ghost Touch on our weapon as well as Force damage, which very few things are immune to Force damage. So I really want to get that eventually. And all these other arrows too. A lot of good arrows. Anyway, let's get started. Stand your ground. I think we'll go ahead and just summon our... we gotta have a rat for this one, why not? I was like, I'm not sure. Let's see, and we'll cast this. Yeah, I think we'll be good on most everything else. Anyway, what we need to do is break all these goodies. Well met, Troggy. These are our breakables, basically. I don't know if we even get ransack for this, but we'll check it out. One thing we want to do is make sure we heal these NPCs in here from time to time. Now, as you can see, he's taking damage. So what I'll do is I'll heal him with my wand. It's gonna be bad too. I might actually bring a hireling in just to kind of give him some cover. And yeah, I have a new bow too. I forgot to mention. So let's keep healing this guy. We're probably gonna go through a wand just healing him. It's one thing I don't have is like wand heightening or anything like that. So let's top him off pretty good there. Probably another thing I'll do is I'll give him this. So I'll get out in order to like stop targeting. All right, so we'll give him one more heal. He's got that. Should have that. Yeah, he's got that buff now, so that'll work. I kind of wanted just to challenge myself a little bit. I really didn't want to bring too many, like a hireling or anything like that in. Whoops, that's not good. I'm chilling the enemy. Ah. Alright, let's buff this guy up. There we go, now he's got a little bit more hit points. These girls, when they take a hit, they make some funny noises. So yeah, as long as we keep their hit points up a little bit, we got 2 wands, so we should be alright. Alright, yeah, he's taking some damage now. We're gonna throw a rage on here. What I want to do is try to catch up on killing all these guys. Get them squeakers. So yeah, that's one of the things my bow does. Is it level drains. I'll show you guys later, but it shocks and level drains. So it's like basically the 2 bows I was using. I still have the acid bow, but it's basically like having the acid bow and like having the level drain bow we were using. We need to definitely heal this guy up. He's doing a lot of damage there. How's this guy doing? Alright, where are we? one of these. Actually, I don't think I can cast that on him, so it's self buff, so I just want to give him that too, but that's alright. Now this should, when I finish the last charge on this, should replace it with the other one, the hotbar. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to pull that one out. Oops, that's not what I was trying to do. I had him target. What happened? Alright, whatever. Gosh, I keep targeting him and then it untargets. There it goes. It's lagging, maybe that's why. Boy, it's really stuttery here. They give you like these little breaks in between once in a while. We'll switch to the other. We're gonna get him up, healed up a little bit, and we'll switch out. This quest actually would have been really a good one to use that cookie that I had. Bluffed her as soon as she came down.
It's the nefarious Sharn Syndicate Underlord Slab the Crusher. If he's the one after this saloon, then ending him will end the threat against the Statler.
I was immune to that.
Dust settles into an eerie quietness.
Alright.
The Sharn Syndicate attackers have fallen. You and the Statler brothers are left standing.
I didn't get any of these because I was too busy healing, but that's alright. I'm way ahead of the game on experience points right now, so it's not a big deal. But I think you see what we didn't get. We got the Vandal bonus though. Okay, that's alright. We're level 6, and this is a level 4 quest. But you know, we were kind of forced to take level 6 at this point, so we're going to get penalties. Anyway, let's see how he says. Thank you so much. Let's head outside. Discuss your reward. Okay. Well, there's a chest here. First, let's get this, and then we'll go outside. How's that? Ooh, Tales of Valor. Take that. And we did that. The main thing was I wanted to get the optional because, you know, if you get the optional in this, you know, it's probably not worth a ton, but you know, it's almost 400 experience points for a short quest. That's not a bad little optional to have. And let's see, we get all the others. I don't think there's anything that falls out of these breakables because they're considered like furniture rather than like barrels and stuff. But anyway, sweet. We get a reward and move on to the next quest. There he is, Maxwell Statler. For a minute, I thought we were done for, but I should have known they couldn't hold a candle to a scrapper like you. Oh, I'm a scrapper now, am I? Now that the Syndicate knows better than to bully us, I'll one day open the Dragontail Saloon to all of Stormreach. You know he never does, though. Oh wow! So I have I got a haggling helmet. It was from the vendor. It was perma-damage, but I really don't need a haggling ring. It is a nice ring though. The nice thing about all these items is you'll notice they're bound to account, and so you can craft on them. But I'm telling you what, that is an impressive trophy. That is a lot of guild renown. Now we could use probably the charismatic cloak too. We have a deadly cloak which gives us damage for our attacks. It's kind of a, I'm gonna adjust my headset here. It's kind of a, it's a tough one, but I think we'll just make it an impressive trophy. It's a lot of guild renown. We'll reset this, and we'll move on to the next quest in the chain. So thanks for watching, and we'll pick up with the next part in the Sharn Syndicate chain in just a little bit.